called. Sideline. We had two-way tap. Sometimes we tug on our shoulder. Sometimes we tug on our jersey and a tap too. It's about 7 games a year. It's on film, they can see this when you tap top of his head. That minute, okay. So we tug the jersey. Let's see what happens. Now this one right here, this is. We gave him a tap from the sidelines. We were throwing a bunch of hitches. So instead of calling a hitch and go, we just gave him the tap signal and gave the quarterback a shoulder roll. Anytime we give the quarterback a shoulder roll, he's going to shoulder roll and he's going to fake the hitch and go with the wideouts now. You know, he's going to catch it and shoulder roll. In case you get those corners that peak on the quarterback, but sometimes you can run a hitch and go, which we do, where it's a 5-step hitch. He shows him his numbers and he goes. And sometimes all you need is the quarterback to pump it. Get the safety in cornerback. So that's all we're doing here. We're not going to slow the wide out down. We're just going to have the quarterback fade. And all that did was hold the safety. It didn't get the corner off. Just catch, shoulder roll, cross up, or hit the thread and throw. The good thing with Rod did right here. Yeah. But the best thing he did here was he got outside of these, pushed to the boundary. He's fighting to get back in. You know, you got to get back in that 3-yard area. Lean back in, lean back in. Because a lot of people say, why would you want to get back into where your coverage are? Well, you want to get back in to give yourself some room to adjust the ball. And that way you can adjust back out.
Oh, that's a big pitch.
Happy rednecks right here. One more month out, please. Federal flag, they think the war's still going on. Raise it backwards. And this has been over for 150 years. What pissed me off is that, you know, why would you put a flag up? You lost. You know, it's like a bunch of losers. Get the ass beat, take the flag down. We don't block, we don't run through, but any kind of inside heavy blitz, you know, gap attack. Easy. 5 yards out. There's a little route we call the goal line, called pylon. You know, everybody runs the fade down the goal line. This is just a fade stop. We throw it, the wideout runs 3 yards in, the end zone, and then he comes back to the pylon. The quarterback takes 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, throws the ball 1 yard in right above that pylon. You missed the call. Gap protection slant. See, they're cheating their safety to the Rex too, because they didn't hire us with the bell cow. We should have just gone hits us to the field. But here he is with his head. But I think sometimes we tell him that too much, and he winds up pushing off. I think headbutting him on the change-up is good, but doing it all the time, he gets in the habit of pushing off. He ought to work his hands more often. He works his hands by pushing off. He got away with it sometimes it isn't.
What's your signal for red and black? What do you, right here?
Red eye, black eye. Rubber eye. Well, we've also done it down here too. Close fist down the little waist. Right hand is red, left hand is black. We have to see which one to do.
Change forward.
Let's see, slants.
We have to change forward.
Now this was a hitch call, I think, and we got man covers that just converted to slant. Yeah, it's good. Here's the two deep look, here's where I was talking about how it's, against the two safety look, it slants are as good as you can have. Because of these guys gotta play inside letters, inside letters, inside letters. Probably should come flat. Yeah, he ought to come a little flatter like he is, he's coming flat. Sorry, you ain't getting the ball. And Rob, the only thing he could do better, I don't think he's sprinting out of his cut.
Kind of rounds it a little bit.
Yeah, he rounded it off. Stop.
You tell like the number two guys on that, regardless of the depth of his back, they're trying to wall him off outside, just work underneath him.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I mean,
If they're trying to wall
even
it
if they
off,
have to just go straight flat. you
that's
know.
right. And they have, we've had a bitch at it before, they can never go over top. If they try to flatten it, go flat, or that flat line screw. He got to get out, have to push him off a lot, got caught for the top.
Watch it left hand get off. God, my. Watch it. Right there, you move.
Woody did do a nice job. He didn't trust what he saw.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it didn't take
Defense
him
can't
over.
practice against that.
Ball back down, I bet you tackled him. We cheated back, he's cheated too much. You don't have to cheat him that far.
Your back, leave, snap, ball.
Yeah, he sees the ball in flight, he goes. Because you can't, sometimes he can hear him, a lot of times for us, he couldn't hear the crowd noise. So all he does is look right here between the legs. He sees the ball in flight, he moves.
Let me make sure.
What about for your run?
Snaps.
Same thing.
Right, we're not gonna get,
On runs.
I was talking to Dave about snaps.
Now, red and black high, or rock and laser high, is the same, it's the same as red and black, except they ain't cut. They're just being aggressive on the line scrimmage. Because sometimes teams aren't rushing, you know what I mean? You worry about, the line getting downfield, you just have to stay high right here and stay aggressive on the line scrimmage.
Rocky Blade, red flags, automatic
Okay,
catch.
so here he got it off. Right here's what you're watching. He missed, he screwed up, he missed the protection up.
When I watch.
One guy's coming free, but you pitch and catch on time. This is actually a little bit of a high snap.
Got two that what he
Got
blocked.
a
Get
little
it off.
sandwich.
Score straight to it.
Do it behind the end there. Yeah, he should see, this is what happens when he doesn't trust the quarterback. He don't run, he ought to squeeze the trigger right here. Keep running through there and just go to the second window.
That's a cornerback rerouting.
Yeah, tall guys have tendency to baby step. Just, go full speed, 3 step. Take a number straight at scrimmage we had. We had Rambo and Limbo or something. Have you been doing that?
Yeah, we've done, not much, we've taught him one day.
Get that, because that, I think it's something you don't want to do.
Coach, Donkey just better than that guy. Yeah, this still, he's got here with my comments. He brought some tape, I'm not sure what he got. He'll leave Wilson tonight. We're gonna meet at 9 in the morning, guys, we got Dan, about 9 to about 2. Coach, what percentage do you understand? Approximately.
Probably total out to be about 20%, but 15% out of short yardage. Record down distance.
Mostly shot that.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing
Some kind of story
How many buses are there?
Here's the scrimmage, when we did a lot of quick hit on the scrimmage.
Control 19.
Well, see, you're all kinds of junk here. This is about, they're dropping eight
Hey,
here.
there's
Dropping
not-
one of the big bombs too. That was.
Well, let's see how many buses we got out there.
I'm impressed with detail, shows the speed of your linebackers.
They got some.
They got a couple good safety.
Yeah, we had the guard screwed up there on power. He's supposed to block the back, or he got his eyes outside looking. The pitch is not handy, you know. They'll block, keep that, and then first team on there. Yeah, safety's putting it like Austin coming up, we got a little fake pass. Might be done. Yeah, that was the hook, and we converted the hook. We had to draw a stack.
Black, red, that way. Instead of doing the other.
Here's the arrow out of the tight end set, I showed this one, no back. Tight end, out, and just a little arrow out. There's a little pop, 4 yards.
Yeah, you wanna do that on no back too, don't you?
Yeah. If you do it with the back, you play fake the back. But see here, only thing I would criticize here, see how the lineman, the fat boys are waiting? When he steps away, we ought to be already ready. The only guy we should be waiting on is the referee's whistle. So they're still getting down and Woody's still late, so we could go a little faster right here. I don't know if we didn't call Indy. Now here's an example of what we did earlier. We might have done later this spring. We had a strap call. He looked over, he should have gave the Whitehouse the radar lava signal. And if this guy came, don't hand it off, just turn and throw it out there to him. They do it later on.
Is that sure we're mirroring that, the radar line, are we?
Yes.
Maybe the more.
Yeah, it's a little cheeky there. Here's that limbo. We took too long for snap. See, if he'd have snapped it on time, and sometimes this referee was holding him up. See, he was telling the quarterback, you gotta wait till I blow the whistle. I mean, too lazy to get the hell out of the way. But if you go ahead and let it snap, look at the little quick out for that right there. But he jumps you out, so he wanted to throw it over the top.
Anytime you call Rambo limbo, it's automatic foul.
Yeah. All they do is zone read. You should
What
keep
did you
the
tell me
show
about
straight.
Claw? You telling me
Yeah,
that?
if we run it out of Rio, Rambo and Limbo out of Rio or Leo is the claw route for the wide edge. You'll pick one. That's the 9 package out of Rio. If you go for one sprint out package in,
Yeah, that's
it
what
would be this 9 package.
he comes out on step and step.
Yeah, 5 or 7. If he has to stop it, throw it on 5. If he goes out, throw it on 7. This is the best play action one we have. This is one you, on the goal line, you send you score on. All this is,
Power.
yeah, he runs a curl, he runs a drag, he runs an over route, he runs a hit, and you fake the zone to the right, pull the guard on the boot. And a lot, sometimes it winds up being a run. And we have the guard pull to protect. Play fake is what we get the linebackers.
What's the X supposed to be done?
Curl. He gets mud there. See, you're going too slow, you know, it's not. See, he's still unsure, he's looking over. tight shaded nose, we instead of trapping 3, we trapping 5. And the time supposed to apex down the linebacker, he actually got a bust and we're trapping a 5 technique. That's real good.
That's your up,
No, that was-
out and go, I mean, hit and go.
Just to go. Yeah, and then look at, we got, now these guys never stood still, we twist and slam and all that, but that tacker's got power down on 3 technique, you can't have that. And the guard's wrong too. This guard pulls around the back, or he's blocking in. What are you doing? Opportunity shit, is what that. I'm gonna make it off of and pass off of. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, but then we get in this, we just, you run a toss, right, toss left, and play action. I think it's, yeah, we can wear this to slant. We had hitches called, and we know it's man coverage, and you know we can keep the hitch on. We like to slant versus man, so we can break the slant.
Is that Rick Farr?
Yeah, that's Rick Farr. Running back out there, we put a wide out in place. Just catch and throw. Did the same play action. We're not being difficult, we can make it 20 yards. One of the things I like to do backed up on 1st and 10, especially if you talk about getting tired in one day, is 3 wide or 4 wides, all right? Go deep, drop step, 1, 2, 3, we got gap protection and tie it in the back, so it's easy protection, run vertical. Second down, change wide outs, run vertical. Third down, change wide outs, run vertical. By that third down, that's one of these, when you run by in a hurry, or you're going to be 20 yards deep.
So tight end, anytime he's in.
Anytime we got a drop back, with a tight end again, it's gonna be a gap.
Yeah, protection, he's blocking.
Yeah, because if you add him in man, it's a 7-man, and that's a lot of people that can be screwed up.
Right. That's it, Andy?
We have no more than 6-man protection, and we usually only go 5-man protection. It's 5-man, 6-man, or gap, as far as the drop back. Good job leaning in that time.
You got 7 right there though, didn't you?
Well, this is,
Got the back.
well, but this is gap protection, it's
Right,
not
yeah.
man.
Okay,
We
okay.
got 7 guys blocking, but there won't be man
Okay, you understand,
responsibility.
man, okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's your, actually, that's how you're gonna max protect right there.
That will go back to that. What you can, the problem with gap protection is you can always have a guy come free if you send 2 outside.
Right.
If you send 2 outside tight end, the tailback will get the first one, the last guy come free. So we're gonna throw it on gap protection, we're gonna throw it on 3rd step, so he ain't gonna get there anyway. You see what I mean? So
Yeah.
we're not, anytime we're man, we're gonna take it where we have a step by, we have to hitch up, whatever, then we're gonna go. So you know our timing, you got right, it's a catch and throw, a 3 and throw. All right, if we're gonna do anything 5 yards quick in, it's a catch and throw. Anything is a 10-yard route. A speed cut out, it's at 10 yards, and a hook route, it's gonna be a snap, 1, 2, 3 and throw. So it's 3 and throw. If we're throwing a 15-yard route, a curl, a flag, a square in, it's gonna be 3 and a hitch. 1, 2, 3, hitch up, and then throw. At the most, he'll ever have, is say he's waiting on a deeper or square to develop or to run a post, flag post, it'll be 2 inches. 1, 2, 3, hitch, hitch, and then throw. There ain't no time we'll ever have more than 1, 2, 3, hitch, hitch, and either he's gone or the ball gone. So it's the fine for him. So I ain't gotta count 2.5 seconds. You're throwing on 3, you're throwing on 3 to hitch, and you're taking it off. That's why I said lineman and pass protection, just get run over slowly. You'll be fine. And just don't, let a guy come free or run around you free. See, this is the second vertical in a row. He should have came back here. We were in vertical, change right out on vertical.
Will we get everybody else out here? So we can throw the ball? Offense, defense line, they go outside. They have grass. Over that grass by the softball field. I knew that.
Here's a skinny. Here's a skinny package. I hope the tight end just goes stand and block. These guys are showing where they're low. And these guys do 5 steps. I don't know why he didn't go X. They should be 5. He's not sticking. He should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a little stick and then beat him inside. He's throwing his hand up there. His own thing. See if he goes 1, 2. He only goes 3. You want to go 5, get a little stick outside, and then throw right there in those skinny folks. This is a man protection because it's no back.
Yeah, 500 too.
500.
You call it rocket later because it's quick.
Yeah. You know the difference?
What's your signal for rocket and later?
Rocket, fist up, laser, fist down.
Got that? 'Cause I'm telling you, that's about where I'm at. I'm trying to block it.
Here's the power block the right way. Guard to come around on the back. Pitch off the end. Now he ought to press the outside. He's gonna cut back. The advantage of the power running this way is your quarterback don't take a beat.
Right. Oh, I got
You know, we'd rather have the ball.
Yeah, I guess it's an equal option principle. I mean, you're not blocking, you're reading in. I mean, it's an inverted speed option, but you got a pulling guard coming around there.
Now, we're jab stepping that back, so the time's up. Right, should be. You think this guy's pulling? Look at it there over there. That's some business they do though. Man, you got, we have one backup right tackle, but he's pulling, he stares at it the whole time.
That's what I've done with that back and guns, did a few years ago when we ran it. We're not leaving until the quarterback catches the ball.
Yeah.
That's why I cheated a game a little bit on some things, and the quarterback had the ball in hand, then we leave. So,
We've done it both ways.
yeah.
And back around, and now the way we have it just kind of jab and go. Because we do so much now with him sprinting out,
Yeah,
cutting on the edge and all that, that holds
Sure.
it in.
Sure.
We don't ever block the backside end on any of our run plays in the shotgun, except for the draw. The draw's the only time we ever block the backside end. So even though you might have 60 boxers, you only got 5. It wasn't fair. We had these guys. Yeah, this was this little freshman corner. You get the idea. There he goes. We hide the ball in the hip and you're showing the open hand. Hide the ball inside the hip, so you know what I mean? You don't want to throw it on your hip, because you can see the ball in the hip, put it on your belly. Who cares what he can see? See the ball on the inside of your hip. This kid can run pretty good. Once he learns. Yeah, they're number 9.
Bruce, can we copy this? Can we get a copy of this, man?
We'll have a bunch of Rambo limos, I think, it's got pretty good tires up here.
You're doing a lot more than this to get the spring game.
Yeah. See, we lose our tailback, and so we have our top 3 tailbacks not practicing, so that's right here, he didn't do a good job sticking, this is that radar lava. Lean on and stick. That's how you get separation, I'm big on the stick.
Come on, kids here.
Anybody coming now?
Yeah.
We don't want wearing that.
We got, no, he can go defense. Nah, is he got, he go on the offense?
We're gonna do it quick.
That's what the spit
There's 4 route packages, right? These are all quick games.
Radar log up there.
Yeah, that's, I kind of consider that a screen, but that's, I'm gonna put the whole package up there. Here's your screen. Radar lava. And then, we got one we call 50 and 51, which is our hide screen, or the old
Solid book.
Here would be with drop back, no hooks. The hooks is the same principle as hitch, just a little bit deeper. We're gonna throw a crook, which is a curl flat. I'll show you what that is. We're gonna run up, which is like your cut route, or your Mustang, your hitch flag, your smash route. We're gonna go verticals.
That's the bell package.
That's your drop back, that's it.
The verticals you're calling, is that the package 3? The
Go,
go?
go back. Okay.
Sprint.
And if you're gonna sprint out, we're gonna do, we're gonna sprint out to the crease package. We're gonna sprint out to the up package. We're gonna sprint out to the crook package. That's it. I'm not talking Rambo, that's different, that's a half sprint.
Right, that's full sprint. Chris is on 7.
Yeah, well, I'll show you, I'm gonna draw these up for you. All right, and then play action. We're gonna run P fakes with, here you're gonna do it with radar lava or rocket laser. And all that is back fake. That's easy, you know what I'm saying? Back just, we call it P, back just fake. In other words, you go radar P, everybody runs radar, the back just P across the quarterback fake. If you call it rocket P, everybody runs rocket, the back just lines up. The rocket runs right, and P fakes the left. Rocket laser back got no pass responsibility protection, because it's 5-man protection. All right? And then we play action, what we call our boot zone. And our, see that card already. Boot zone. Yeah, I did the right game. That's it, all that's right. And now, erase this. Did the quick game already, you got that, right? Hooks. Here's hook. Hook is either 6-man protection or 5-man protection. All right? Or it could be a gap protection. I'll show you where. If there's a back in the backfield, we 6-man protection. So we call 60 or 7. Ron go through protection. If we call it 60, these 3 work.
Yeah.
Or these 3 work. Okay, so if it was rip formation, all right, we call rip hooks. Quarterback would call it 60 to the line. 60, 34, 60, 34. They saw hooks, they run a 9-step hook. 5 and 4. 5 big, 4 gap. Package outside shoulder. 9 step. 9 to the field, he runs a 5 step. So they get on the same level. And then if we're in the backfield, we spot him up. 1, 2, 3, and throw. There's no hitching up. There ain't nothing like that. You pick a side, run a side. 3 and throw. Pepper 60. Now, if you go out of no back, and you set it out there today, if you go no back with the F out there, what's the protection going to be? 560. So if you go rip far, it's 560. Well, we don't even have to tell a quarterback. If we go rip far, he knows, hey, no backs. 560. Let's say 560, 34, 560, 34. Now we'll also run out of wing. We put him in a wing, or you can just shoot him down the middle. So we'll go rip wing, hooks, shoot. We always tag him back when he's in a special route, and just shoot him down the middle.
What's his alignment when you put it in the wing?
1 and 1. 1 yard outside the tackle, 1 yard deep. But if it's cover 3, it's my favorite cover 3 package. Pearl flat package is crook. You can either out of Rip and Liz or Real Leo, whatever. A crook package is the X and the Z, the outside guy. 14 back to 12. 14 yards. 14 back to 12. All right. Slots run a stop route. We call stop route. They run as fast as they can to the feet of the X where he lined up. Turn to face the quarterback. So if the X is right there, I'm going to sprint to the X. Turn, face the quarterback. All right. The reason this is good is because it gives you a fast read for the quarterback. If it is a hard corner, this is important, whether it's cover 2 or cover 4, this guy has to outside release 100% of the time. What happens with these guys, they want to follow you in, they follow me in, they wind up covering 2 guys. It don't matter, we tell them the only time he can ever go inside that corner is if that corner is standing out of bounds. If that corner shuffles out, and he's just not gonna let you inside, you keep pushing it out, attack his outside shoulder to his out of bounds, then you can. That's why you attack the outside shoulder. And they gotta be physical. This guy rides with you, so what? If he rides with you, we're gonna throw the stop route, we'll be in good shape. So that's a cruel fight back. You can also sprint to it. Sprint to it out of the wing, go 87, run the same route. Both sides. So short quarterback, I would have to do the sprint out. You can sprint out of the backfield, go 87, this one work the curl flat. You can sprint to it out of Rio. If you sprint to it out of Rio, alright, he runs, the Z still runs a crook, the H still runs a stop, and then the Y now runs a C right now. Which is right there.
Your 5-step sprint stuff, is that quarterback's, is he getting any depth or anything at all, or is it still the
He's
same
at
pattern?
5, he'll get to a little bit of depth, probably to about 7 yards, but we don't want him to bubble. We want him to throw it on a run, so they get to about 6.5 yards, somewhere around there. And anytime we sprint out, the X on the backside has what we call an option route. His option is he's running a hitch, that's the will linebacker blitzes, and then he runs a slant. So he takes a look at the will linebacker. And we tell the quarterback, anytime the X is one-on-one, you got the option to take that. As long as it's a given. It's real soft coverage, he's one-on-one, just pitch and catch. Linebacker gonna block sprint out, but it don't matter, you're gonna pitch and catch, throw it back out, catch and throw. All right, if he blitzes, he's gonna run a slant. You got the whole back there.
Your doubles, when you run that little, what's called a scat in the back, you automatically gonna work the side to which the back's gonna scat to, or still picking it?
No, he'll still pick a side, but if we scatter him, that's because it's man coverage.
Right.
If it's man coverage, we do not throw the stop route.
So you'll check back.
We don't throw, we'll throw the crook route, because he's coming back to the quarterback, or we'll throw the scat route.
So he is probably gonna work that back.
He's gonna work X or X. One of those two guys. So crook package, we'll sprint to it, drop back, but it's good because it's an easy, fast read for the quarterback. Some people run a curl flat, 16-yard curl, and a 5-yard out. Same principle, but it's a little bit deeper, and it takes a little bit longer for this quarterback to read the wheel. Right now, we're gonna make it out of the back. So he's got a, that's a curl. All right. The up package. Here it is up. He said up. 3-step hitch on the outside, and then up route for the inside guys. He'll push to the depth of 5 yards into the soft. As a freshman, he'll just get right on top of it. Then he fades to the bottom of the number, looking over his inside shoulder. So he's going to turn in looking in this way. The number's right here. He's going to fade to the bottom of the number. And then the back.
What point did you say 4 steps up the field? You press how many steps?
Yeah, 4 steps.
Four
It's
steps.
about 5 yards.
Okay.
They wouldn't get on top of the guy, use the guys at about 5 yards away. If it's press coverage, you might only go 3 steps and fade it out. All right, and all that is basically the inside guy doing the fade, coming out this way. And then with the back, we do the same thing. Shooting, scanning with his man. Spot him up with his zone. Usually it's just a shoot, and his man covers with his scan. There you go, stretch on safe, 2 deep look. That's the up package. Now, what we're doing now this spring, in cover 3, I was telling the quarterback, if it's 3 deep, this corner is outside leverage, looking in, this will linebacker 3 deep, we're going to hitch 100% of the time. Well, we were doing that, and that wheel was buzzing out there. So now we're just telling the slot, if that guy, the will linebacker, crosses your face or sprints past you, then just look for the ball quicker. And we'll throw it right there in the seam. You'd be amazed how many times you 3 deep this corner jumps up on that hitch and you can hit the guy behind. The original principle of the route was a 2 deep route. Cover 4, cover 2. We're going to stretch these safeties. We're going to make these guys declare in a hurry which way they want to go. And get the guy up there in the field. Our quarterback's timing on this is catch 1, 2, 3. If the hitch is there right now, he can take it. If he's waiting on the up or waiting for it to develop, he hits it up and throw it on the hitch. He's allowed to take a second hitch if he's waiting for the back to clear to get more depth. So timing is 3 and throw, but it's usually 3 hitch and throw or 3 hitch and throw. Now, there is one exception to the rule of timing. Sometimes on this, on up, we give this signal. We call up. Everybody knows what to do. Up, shoot. Shoot, jaw back. If we call up, shoot, fake, that tells the quarterback almost step up and do a little trap fake. Otherwise, I'm going to catch the ball in the gun, take 1 step up by the trap, and then go 1, 2, 3 back behind. That's how he scored against Georgia Tech and Maryland. All right, we had a little trap, a little step up fake, and this Mike linebacker stepped up. And then that left the wheel, that tail that right down on the field. And then we did the Georgia Tech game, we did with a tight end out of no back. It was open formation, the tight end was here. And we did that, and the tight end went down.
What do you call that when the quarterback does that?
Fake.
Fake.
Yeah, we just give him fake signal. Timing is, his, instead of hitching up, his timing, he got his hitch by hitching up this way. So he hitches up, and then he goes 3 back. And throw. So it's just catch, hit, step up, and 1, 2, 3. That's a big, easy read for that. That's the up package. If it's no back, quarterback's gonna call 500. If it's 563. If we want to sprint to it, and this is a real good route to sprint to. Again, he has the option, hitch or slant. If we set up, Z runs the little hitch, H runs the up, Y runs the C. So now if it's a 2 deep look, I'm working on that guy right there. And then I'll throw either here or here based on him.
That's going to be a hitch and throw.
3 and a hitch. we're spreading out to it. I'm throwing it on 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there, 4, 7.
So you think we're to sprint to that every time? Or?
No, we sprint to it when it's to the field. When we put this to the boundary, to the short side of the field, we drop back. Just every once in a while, we put it to the short side of the field. When we put the formation to the short side of the field, this formation, Rio, and the ball's on the right hash, up, he'll call out a drop back. Actually, we'll put the back over here, and he'll call 73, put the back over here and run it right there to the short side of the field. When we do that, the act connects it to the field, and the action runs vertical. Hold it back side. We're just gonna work 2 on that. This is one we'll go from the 3-yard line coming out, because it's a safe thing, safe foul. 2 deep look, and a lot of teams play 2 deep down there, not want to take chances, and we'll just work that safe. The key on the safest why is not to get too far inside. Just run vertical over your landmark. That's the up package. Now the verticals, we do a bunch of verticals just because of the way teams nowadays are doing a lot of zone blitz cover 3. And just show you this, and this is kind of how I told the quarterback. He could be here, or he could be here, that's the fullback. All right, team zone blitz, what's the biggest zone blitz cover 3? Then I'm gonna talk about they bring that wheel, bring this on sand, and drop these beat comb out there, these gaps getting out there, dropping them. What's the biggest danger of zone blitzing? For them defensive. What are they basically giving? They're zone blitzing, now dropping these guys, replacing these guys for that wheel. What's the danger of zone blitzing for defense?
The seam. Yeah,
The
seam
seam,
to the
right? The only way to stop 4 verticals with a single safety, is I promise you, if you ever played safety, you know what I'm talking about. The only way to ever stop 4 verticals is to get a jam on the slot receivers. If you let these dudes free release, you're in a world of hurt. Because them backers, and especially if you have any kind of play fake winning, them backers, that's hard for them. They better get a jam on those guys with safety's dead, right? Well, in zone blitz, you ain't getting the jam. So Virginia, we had this started. One thing you'll find out, and I think I told you before, if you signal and signal fast and go high tempo, you don't want to worry about you picking up your signals, you pick up their signals. Because the faster you go, the faster they got a signal. And when you pick up their signals, you got them. Again, if you know what they're in, you're going to blow them up. I have one assistant strength coach. He's like a dang spy. It's like a special case for him. He'll study film. You can't get much on film, but the whole first quarter, all he does is study their defensive coordinator and the guy their signal. And then he'll write, I got a guy next to me, and he'll write down, he'll see the signal, write the signal, and then write down the coverage. And then by the end of the first quarter, he'll usually have it down, oh, that's zone blitz, oh, that's cover 3, oh, that's cover 0. Then he'll tap me on the shoulder. As soon as he sees the signal, he'll tap me on the shoulder and tell me what it is. A lot of times, this is before I even call the play. Sometimes it's after play. Virginia, we call a play, and he'd say, oh, it's zone blitz, it's zone blitz. We check the 4 verticals every time. We hit 6 times, three times a touchdown. So if you have a guy that just studies up, or you can get anybody. You get one of them old boys up there and just study that signal. And sometimes he'll be wrong. I said, damn it, John. Piss me off. Don't be giving me wrong information. It's top secret shit. But you can get their signals locked down. But anyway, so on the vertical package, the X and the Z, outside release 100% of the time. The only time they can ever go inside the outer corner is if the corner's out of bounds. Go as fast as you can, go outside release. And then our slots work to a landmark 2 yards outside the hash. So wherever the hash is, they want to, by the time they're 10 yards down the field, they want to be 2 yards outside the hash, and they stay on that landmark. Stay on that landmark. The Y's, when we call verticals, the Y is usually on the hash anyway. You'll wind up going this way. Okay, now the key on 4 verticals is we're going to have somebody with an underneath route. That's somebody being a back, usually. We put him in the wing, a lot of times, sometimes in the backfield. We sneak him across. That's called sneak. We scatter him across here. And then we do what we call snake. 5 steps in and back out. Okay, now, if it's man coverage, press man, all right, who's the guy that's going to be guarding him? Mike linebacker. Right? Mike or Sam, either way, it's a linebacker, and we look for him. 9 times out of 10. That's the matchup you want. You got a linebacker trying to guard a back, man coverage in the open field. He's more interested in stopping the rear. So you got a matchup there. Sometimes we put a fifth wide out of it. Right? If it's 3D, nothing changes. For safety in the middle of the field, these guys stay on their landmark. Quarterback's going to work in 3D. He's going to work there or there. He's going to throw it on 3. 1, 2, 3, and he's going to throw the ball. And a throw is like this. It ain't on the line, because you got to throw it in a window. It ain't real high, because the safety blow your wide out. It's kind of like an inverted clothesline. 1, 2, 3, and throw it here, and throw it there. Man coverage, I'm throwing it there. Now the key is, it's a 2 safety look. There's a safety right there, a safety right there. If they play 2 deep, 4 verticals is still good, but now we work off of the underneath route. In other words, if we had sneak route, the quarterback reads the same linebacker. All right, and then the Y, if we had a sneak route called, if he saw a 2 deep look, he runs to his landmark, 10 and 2, 10 yard deep, 2 yards outside the hash, 10 yards. He chases the safety for 5 more yards, and then he started to bend it in. Quarterback, all the quarterback does is reads the same linebacker.
We call it 2.
2. Yeah, some people call it bend, we call it 2. If the Sam linebacker got depth, I throw it underneath to the back. If the Sam linebacker hangs right here, I throw it to 2. We don't worry about the safety because the wide out is responsible for the safety. If this wide out does what he's supposed to do is go 10 and 2, then chase the safety for 5, then bend it inside the safety won't make the play because he might make the hit. So if it is sneak or snake, it's the Y and in the back we're playing off of and read the same. If we bring the back all the way across on scat, then we think it has a 2. Now the H has the 2, 10 and 2, chase the safety for 5 and bend it into the middle, and now we'll read the will linebacker. If he drops back, we'll throw the scat. If he hangs right here, we'll throw the 2. This time it'll be 1, 2, 3, hitch up, and throw. That's the vertical pass. Again, where do you want to throw it 2 deep? Right. Middle, outside third. We throw the ball in the middle right there.
Kind of bend it in. The one got you.
So all we call is go. Here's how we call it. That would be rip wing, backs on the wing. Sneak. Sneak is part of the go package. Stop. Starts with an S. You know where the S came from? The old Houston run a shoot days. Superback. They used to call him back. They used to call him Superback and Glove the first couple of years. They changed. It sounded kind of wimpy. Call his ass a fullback. Damn it. Tired of saying that crap. Call you a fullback. We call him an F, but we still use the S word for the backs. Any route we have. Now, Todd, here's where, and I'm going to tie this in tomorrow, I'll have more time. But in our Indy series that are numbered 1 through 10, you can run anything at Indy. Indy just is a tag word, means up tempo. But our Indy 3, out of our 1 through 10, 2, 3, Indy 3 equals 563 or 57. All right. So if we just signal Indy, there's Indy. 3 is 563 to 57. Now, how does the lineman know which one you're calling? He calls Indy 3, he says the lineman, Indy 3 Roger is the one on the right, 560. He says Indy 3 Louis, Indy 3 Louis. The lineman knows 573. So that's the second way, gives us 2 ways to call to go package. You see what I mean? Yeah. So that's the drill. We don't sprint out of the verticals, it's drop back, and it's usually go back of the wing. If you do it out of the backfield, but he gets a faster release
You ever ran out of trips? When we ran last year out of trips,
I tried
sprint it
before.
away, and sprint to the X, and bring the,
Over 3 hitching pro. That's the go package. Alright. The last package that I have not shown you, the hole right in there, he'd sprint out, if there's nobody there, he runs some wild blows the whistle, boom, snap it off. Especially at the Tay and the first down, I think that's true. So those big folks. If he doesn't have a very strong arm, alright, we do a 3 and hitch and throw. And that's where you also adjust your ability. I didn't talk you much about throwing your quarterback's drop on like throwing a hook route. If I'm a quarterback, and I'm throwing a hook route, especially to the field, my timing is 1, 2, 3, and throw. If I've got an average arm, like our quarterback Streeter, the starter before he got hurt, had an average arm. So we told him, you're throwing a hook route to the field, just do a quicker 3. See, our regular 3 is like this. 1, 2, 3, throw. If I tell them to quick it up, they go 1, 2, 3, and throw. So they quick it up, because his ball is going to be inflated a little bit longer than other quarterback. So if your quarterback is having struggle, the ball's floating in the air, then just quick the drop up. So you can adjust that. If there's anytime you run a hitch, anytime you run a hook, anytime you run a crook, they should never see the ball thrown the White House. When they snap their head and that elbow back, the ball ought to be in the air. If they're not, either your quarterback's late, your quarterback is too late, or your wide out's too short in his route. When it's timed up perfect, when I run a hook, hitch or hook or crook, I snap my head around, all right, the ball's already gone. And so if it does that, you watch it on tape, he's been staring, he's seen the ball in the quarterback's hands, either he's late, he's too short on his route, he didn't go 7 or 9 steps, he went 7 steps or something. He went 3 steps instead of going 5 steps on the hitch or something like that. Or the quarterback's arm is just too bad, you got to quick him up. That's now we go X on, what's the protection going to be? 500. This is a 1 package, 561, 571. Now there is one exception. We hit this twice, and of course against Duke, everybody hits everything against Duke. But against Duke, we went this rip formation. We wanted to run an X on, but we wanted to have a play fake or P fake with the back. Alright? So, draw these safeties up, draw the Mike linebacker up, and we wanted to hit that post. So we called rip formation, X on, with P. So the quarterback calls 61. The back lined up left, he over here to the right. That's kind of a backward rule. But you can always just keep it 500 and let him P fake here and then run the shot right there. That'd be the easiest way to do it. You can call X on P, let your back P's way to the weak side of flat. We talked about doing that, but we didn't run this route that much because of a short quarterback and he didn't have a good feel for this. At Glenville, that kid I had, when we played y'all, I mean, he knew pre-snap where to go and read. You can line up in 2 deep. It looked like 2 deep and roll a rock, and that sucker knew, oh, you going to rock, I'm working over here. He got a good feel for that route. We repped it lots of times. We ran a lot, probably more often than not, I know back, but the fullback right here running the stop route. Just spreading out one in the hole. That was the 1 pack. That for us, I didn't list that early, but that for us is Indy 1. Indy 1 is 561, 570. So it was one of our 10 most called up until last year.
is it still your Indy 1?
It's still our Indy 1. Yep. Finished up spring with it. And I'll probably keep it Indy 1 just because it's been Indy 1 for me for 10 years. So
But you're not running it very much, what you're saying.
we haven't run it as much, because we kind of gone to the ups and crooks and all that kind of stuff more. It still is Indy 1 for it. I haven't decided whether I'm changing or not.
We'll take a little break and we'll come back and watch some film on it. We'll do that.
3 safety, they blitz every time I come up with blitz, they check their trap, blow me up. Insurance up. I fight them. move the back instead of toe-to-toe the tackle, he teats into it, his foot's crossed. Like we was out there yesterday, open up the first step a little bit downhill, second step here, third step, the shoulder square, we take the volley step up, hand it on, hand it up. One thing we do, and this just came up, this spring more than any, is sometimes you'll get this, and we got this a lot. The sand will, in that gray area, and then they blitz, sometimes they wouldn't blitz. So anytime they're in a blitz or threatening position, we give the wide out step, radar signal, and tell the quarterback from shotgun snap, these dudes came, just pull it and throw it out there. That gives us a side adjustment. We were safe. Now, if they showed it, this blitz and this safety was up here about 4 yards, well, that's cover zero when we check the pass. What would happen is these safeties look at deep, and you'll see it on tape. Safeties are deep, and then these guys don't know whether they're coming or not. So that was our side adjustment. And nobody knew it. These guys block trap. It's just the quarterback and the line out. If they happen to drop them, no big deal, because they're not backward and the run anyway. The ball's hitting us in there. Now, we will do on the trap. I said we want to trap the 3, but if it's a single linebacker, you know, 4-3 front, if the Mike linebacker walks up tight, A-gap within 3 yards, then we'll trap the 5. We trap the 5 is locked down, we apex, we pull the trap to the center, off the back, apex, and both sides. If the Mike walks up, so if he's tight, we'll trap the 5. Or, our other rule is, if the nose guard is tight, we're on the center. So if the nose guard is here, because that's not, you don't have much of a bubble right here between the nose and the 3. If the nose is tight, whether it's a single back or 2 backer look, all right, then we'll go ahead and trap the 5. So, if the mic is tight or the nose is tight, then we go ahead and Xerox it, trap the 5. Obviously, if it's an odd front, now if it's an odd front, we're gonna trap the 5 technique, and you'll get this before wide. I'm sure. If it's an odd front, now we'll go ahead and trap it here. We'll make an odd call, block it like that, we post drop the nose, get back here. That's why this is one of the best plays. If you get a team that plays you in a 3-2 or an odd front, that's one of the best plays you can have against them. Just a little coaching point where we teach the tackle, especially on an odd front. As long as these backers at regular depth, which is 5 yards or so, and he'll quick set the end and then go through. So they'll just show pass real quick, you get the end up the field, and then we'll track. That's only an odd front with the backer at depth. If that backer's up tight at all, then he can't quick set, he's gonna go get it.
Backs up, back still apex to that other linebacker.
You know, we still apex. Now, I do take that back. In an odd front, now with a single linebacker look, this is kind of a bastard rule, I know and all that, but in an odd front, 5 in the box, we lock him on. Okay. With an odd front with 2 backers. Now, we'll see, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but you probably will at some point, you'll see odds, and we call it odd stack. Now, if we have an odd stack, now he's gotta go. So for him, it's the difference. When he gets odd stack or sees a 6 in a box, he's got the apex. And now we block it the same, it's just the Mike linebacker is here. And we go to here, trap it, go there. But we'll still quick set him as long as he's at depth. But that's, again, this is one of our better plays against an odd stack. It's 6 in a box, and it's tough to run. Now, of course, Dave, man, you can run the dark play, you can run the zone, the trap's one of the better. We see that get over the last few years. It allows them to get an extra guy in coverage. But that's the trap. And the trap the same way is sometimes if you're running the zone, ran the line, 3 wides and tight end. This is where it all started. We initially put the trap in. sometimes this is a good formation to run it out of. That's why they're running out of, if we run the quarterback trap out of no back, with a mature kid, I would do that. Whether you're in far or whatever, everything's still the same. That we're probably not gonna have to do, I would think that if you have 6 in the box, it's cover 0. So you only gonna have 5 in the box and no back. He'll block it here, block it there, influence, A-pack. Now he catches it. This is slight. Quarterback trap. And then you can run the quarterback trap with no back with tight end, which is my preferred way to do it. Because when we're out with no back with tight end, you seem to get the 3 taking a little bit wider. And allow that tackle freely to get a freer release on the apex. That open formation taught me yesterday is a good quarterback trap. There are 2 ways to signal trap. And even though it wasn't one of our 10 indie plays, it was one of our 10 most called. So we wound up giving a lot of indie signals with it. So we go indie trap, wait a little bit. And sometimes he'd just call it, assume the 3 would be to the field, and Xerox it. Which our Xerox was, your opposite call. Same play other side.
How does that affect the tailback if you set, if you're shotgun?
Comes over.
Just kind of over.
You Xerox it, he comes over on the other side. And, we'll see that a lot of times as coaches, but I tell the quarterbacks, I was telling Todd yesterday, up in the box, I can see the depth of the safeties, and the linebacker's probably better than he can. On the field, he can see the 1 and the 3 better than I can. Especially our safety, we're way up in there. I can't tell how tight that nose is, where that 3 is, how tight that 3 is. So he'll know, well, he should know before I do whether we should Xerox it or not. And it's pretty, speaking with 3, speaking with 1, how tight that might linebacker is. And he'll look over, if he's not sure, he'll look over and give this signal, that's our Xerox signal, and then we'll just nod our head, and we'll go ahead and repeat it. Bring it back over, because that nose was tight, that mic was tight, we had 30 called, 30 to the right, you just Xerox it, bring it back over, 31. Track. All right, dart play. All right, we run to 1 and 5. So it's got to be the 1 and 5. And our preferred alignment is to run out of flip alignment. You could have this as your base. I would just, if I was doing, I would just do this as my base alignment. But you can do it both ways. We post drive the nose to the backside backer. We used to pass set this kid, but now we zone him. Instead of pass, because you usually up the field, we zone him, just in case he comes inside. So we just zone reach the end. You get a lot of flow that way with the linebackers. We also will run dart. Our base alignment used to be toe-to-toe with the tackle here, and we wanted to look like sprint out. So the quarterback would be responsible for the mesh, and I'd take the ball to him. He jab step like 80, he's a sprint out. We give him the ball and all this way, still reaching in. So you do it both ways. If you do a lot of Rambo and Limbo, I think this is going to be effective. So I'm not going to give that up yet. I'm still going to do it this way. I'm still going to do it the flip way. We call that a dart. We call it dart flip. When we want to do there and back, we just call dart. Get there. So 2 ways to look at the same play. But it's got to be the 1 and 5. Usually that's weak. You also can run dart quarterback, which was a pretty good play for us. If we call dart quarterback, we use the back to block the end. Quarterback jabs 1 and 2, and then he comes back. Linemen don't know whether it's quarterback or whether it's back. I'll say this here. Dart, which for us is 22 to the right and 23 to the left. got that back, the back has to get, he'll have to cheat like a travel liner, and he has to get to that end. Which he probably should be able to do, let your quarterback ride that fake. It looks like our play action play, you know. But you can do
I
that.
thought that's what it was, scored on goal line.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, you can do that pretty easily, not very easy. One play that is good, especially for like for us, 2 or 23 to line, like in this case it'd be 23. But he tags the word Vegas onto it. Vegas meaning we're gonna shuffle it. And what we do on the Vegas is they block it the same way, the same people, except for on that 3 technique, we don't, you know, set in there with the apex in there and have the quarterback read again, but we don't, just for simplicity purposes. If they give you an odd stat, 6 in the box, you can't block him, he's gotta go on top 3 guys and make a play, 2 guys. But this is the best, this is the group to play. Now it's dart. Dart flip. On a power play, just block like every power in the United States of America. Post drive 3 technique, the backside backer, block back on the nose. Inside release down to the safety, pull the guard, replace that backer. Option off the end. Catch the ball, and I tell the quarterbacks, we go east and west as fast as we can and react to danger, being tackled. Rain on danger, keep running. Flat, right down the line of scrimmage. All right, in the back, takes a quick jab step, and then his aiming point is the outside hip of the offensive tackle. He's doing right there. Pitch off to you. Up the field, we shuffle on it. If he hesitates at all, we're gone. Power shot.
Power was the other side.
Power. That's it. That's it. We'll have another, if we run this a lot, which I think we will, we'll have another power. We might go this is power, this is power. We'll have 2 students for it. I think, but we never ran this much last year, because we had, you know, we had 2 quarterbacks. We had the white kid that was a little bit slower we didn't run with, and we had the black kid, and we started running, actually put this in for, and now he's our guy, full-time guy, we're gonna run this more often. Our defense was playing like option, I guess it doesn't like option. They were screaming the free safety down on support. Hand up the field, pitching free safety down on here. Which, you know, to me, anytime we go with the safety, we're okay, but we'll have a pass off as well. We'll have the exact same scheme, right? If the team is doing that, we don't see a whole lot of that. Don't think we do that. That's the power. Now, if you go to the 1, you can still run. As I mentioned yesterday, the advantage if you go to a 3 technique, usually if you go to a 3, this linebacker's an A-gap player, this backside gap, linebacker's B-gap, so you're okay. But you can run it to the 1 and get gashed pretty good too. He's a B-gap. Right. You can do it out of the gun, but if it's an odd phone, we got zone, we use it to quarterback. You actually pass. In fact, this is one of our, we caught it so much that